Hello everyone, hope you are doing great. Today I want to talk about how to create a plan for the year ahead. Um, every year before the start of the new year, like some weeks before that, I'm going out to different stores and I'm trying to find my planner. I should really connect with the planner. That encourages me to use it more often. So this is for this year. I like it, and it should be actually a lightweight, so I can carry it in my bag, and not very big. So I do have enough space to put it in my bag, and it should also have enough space for so I can write down the daily tasks. And when I write down my daily tasks, if I could do them, I mean, if I could finish that task, I just put one of these signs, depends on a day. And if I partially finish them, I do like a dash with the slash on it, or like this one. If I couldn't finish it, I use just a dash or minus sign, so I know these are partially done. I have to still work on them, and this is not done. I have to do it as soon as possible, whenever is possible. And then I do have two planners. This is my personal planner, like for my personal life. If I want to see my friend, my family, if I want to go to gym, if I want to do work on my side project, I do plan in this one. And I do have another one, which is this one. This is a desk planner. I put it on my desk. At my job, I'm working as a researcher and in the lab. So I write down my daily tasks, and then I make sure that I do all of them. Usually it's like making a reagent or doing the experiment. And if I couldn't do it, again, I make sure that I do it as soon as possible. And another thing is, before I start planning for the new year, for the year ahead, I always meditate on a past year. I think, okay, what were my plans for past year? How many of them I could really achieve? Which goals I achieved last year? Which one of them it's not done? And if it's not done, I really want to do them this year, or maybe that was my last year goal. I don't think about it this year. I have another goal for this year. So maybe you wanted to do something last year and it was important for you for that year, but not for this year. So I just gonna think about what I have to do for this year, and I really think about the plans that I can actually execute, I can actually achieve. Not something that you always dreaming, but you don't have time for that for this year, maybe in next 2-3 years, but not exactly like next year. You don't have the resources, and so just think about those plans that you actually can do them for that year. I usually do it in this way. I'm gonna show you. This is not my actual plan, but this is some of the examples. So I did it like this: 1, 2, 3. Like, these are different plans. You can have as many as you want, and then for each one of them, I break them in a different parts. So for example, the first one here says start a new business. The second one says work on a side project. The third one says go to the gym regularly, right? These are, for example, my plans for next year. For the first one, which is to start a new business, I have A, consult. B, find the resources. C, take the course or diploma. And D, allocate time to each part. So maybe you want to start a new business, you have to consult with somebody because you don't have any idea about how to start it, and then you have to find out about the resources, how much money you need, and then if you have time. If not, you have to free some of your time for this task, this goal. And then if you need to take courses, diplomas for that, some of the businesses you do need them. And then the last part is allocating time to each part. Okay, you want to consult, with whom you want to consult, how many hours you need for that. And then if you want to find out about the resources, how many days you want to actually work on that. Or if you need to get a diploma, where you have to register, how much money you need for that, do you have the time for that, or how long it's going to take, so you know, okay, when the diploma finishes, I need some experience and then I can start my business, right? So you have to break them out like this, so you know what you really want to do. And then you can break them even to little part for months, weeks, and daily tasks. And then you make sure daily you do something which helps you to materialize that dream, or to achieve that goal by the end of the year. And let me tell you something. Sometimes you plan for something, but something unexpected happening, and then you cannot achieve that goal in 6 months. You plan for 6 months, maybe it takes 8 months. Don't get discouraged. It sometimes happens. Or maybe you just started, you don't feel comfortable. You thought maybe you need to consult for 2 weeks, but you need 1 month. These are okay as long as you're progressing. These are okay, totally okay. And another thing, if you bought planners several times, you have many of them at home, you just use them for a week and you put them aside, or you didn't use them at all, don't get discouraged. You can start anytime. I remember the day that I wanted to start a new language. I did, take several classes, several years, but never happened. But when I said I want to do it, I did it. So when you really decide you want to do it, you really will do it. And I have a suggestion or recommendation. If you never planned before and you just did your daily task, whatever you would remember for that day to do, you would do. You would maybe not do some of the items because you wouldn't remember it, because you wouldn't write it down. So if you're just starting, don't put a time limit or time frame for that task. Don't say, okay, tomorrow from 9 to 10 I will do this task, and in the afternoon from 3 to 4 I will do these tasks, because you may end up not doing it in that time frame, and that discourages you. You get disappointed. So first start like that. Okay, tomorrow I do this and that, for example, these 3 items. If you couldn't do even 1 or 2 of them, don't get discouraged. As long as you're progressing, it is totally fine. And give yourself point and credit if you do even a little task. That helps you to do planning more often. And yes, these are my recommendations. These are, the ways I plan my year. I hope this content help you. Please share it with everybody else before the start of the year. Even if the year starts and you're watching these videos, it's totally okay. You can plan for 6 months, you can plan for 3 months, for a month. Even you can just start little for like a week and then break it to daily tasks to see how you're doing. Okay, and yes, please like, share, and subscribe. That helps me and my channel to grow, and then encourages me to create more contents. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day or night wherever you are. I love you so much. I'm so grateful to have you, and bye for now.